Radio will get you talking. And now, hop on board my magic carpet, that is street legal, well above the streets, as I waft you off, friends, once again, to where we've already met. Listen to this for a lineup. We have met already Matthew Kelly, Maureen Lipman, Joe Pasquale, fantastic guest like Arlene Phillips, as I take you gently but firmly with me. Come on, children, boys and girls, grannies and granddads, uncles and aunties, let's go to Pantoland. And what a star we've got with us today. I cannot wait to say good morning and welcome to Talk Radio 2, the winner of not only one, not only two, but 3 different reality shows. He stormed it on X Factor, pop star to opera star, no problem. He even made it right the way through to the victor's laurels in the jump. Joe McElderry is standing by to tell us about his Panto experiences after I remind you of his 1, 2, 3, his hat trick of reality victories.
The winner of the X Factor 2009 is Joe.
The winner of Pop Star to Opera Star 2011 is Joe McElderry! Joe becomes the champion of the series!
And he's jumped from the jump all the way to Aladdin. He's on at the Grand Theatre in Wolverhampton. It starts, I think, today. It runs all the way through to January the 22nd. Delighted to say he's my favourite. Joe McElderry joins us now live. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you, matey. What was the jump like? You must have been bonkers. I hope you changed your agent afterwards.
Well, you know, I was watching it earlier on this year when the series started, and I think because the year that I did it was the first series, it wasn't so, it was still scary, but I think it gets worse and worse every year now. They seem to kind of think, what can we do to injure people off? It's hilarious.
And if they got onto you and said, look, we want to do an all-victors jump final, would you do it?
I mean, you know, I've had a lot of experience in terms of, like, skiing. I've gone on a lot of family holidays, so I think the difference with me and maybe some of the other guys is I'm quite confident on skis because I've done it since being a kid. I think some of the guys didn't really, and you know, when you go on a skiing holiday anyways, it's a dangerous sport, full stop. I think some of the guys didn't really realise the dangers of it, and kind of once they realised they could ski, kind of lost the fear a little bit. But I've always been quite cautious, so maybe that's what helped us a little bit.
Well, of course, talking of fear, nothing, I'm sure, strikes dread into the heart like a, say, late December midweek matinee as Aladdin at the Grand Theatre, Wolverhampton, in front of families, but above all, children, Joe. Are you looking forward to this? You must be.
I am. Well, we did a few opening shows at the weekend, and the show is fabulous. It's just, the production's amazing. We've got a flying carpet in there. We have an elephant that comes on stage. It's
Whoa! It's a panto. You meant to have a donkey or a cow, an elephant?
We've got a huge metallic silver elephant that I ride on the stage with. It's very impressive.
I must say, this sounds like this sounds astonishing.
Well, it's amazing. You know, the company that I work for, doing these shows, Kudos, are just incredible. The shows that they put on are just incredible. It's like, you know, they're like West End musicals. You know, the special effects and stuff in them are just insane. And I think because of that, and obviously, you know, we've got a wonderful cast. Lisa Riley's in it as well, who's fantastic.
She's great fun, Lisa, as well. The crowds love her as well, don't they?
So much fun. And so, you know, add all of that together, and we've only done 4 shows, but we've had wonderful audiences. So I'm hoping for the same for the rest of the run.
So you're going to go today. It runs through January the 22nd, and after that, I understand you're heading off on tour again with your loincloth. It's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat for you again. The 50th anniversary, unbelievably.
Yeah, it is. So I did the tour this year, and they asked me to come back and do the 50th anniversary, which I'm really excited about. You know, it's a wonderful show, and the music is so good. You know, it's obviously it's so iconic and famous. And I mean, I'm not a fan of the loincloth. That's the one.
No, you prefer the Lion King to the loincloth, but you haven't got the choice in. You've got to wear the loin. You can't go on without the loincloth, Joe.
I know you can't.
You'd have someone's eye out. What's the matter with you?
I have to eat healthy. That's the problem.
And finally, X Factor. I don't know if you watched it this year around. Matt Terry, was he a worthy winner if you saw it?
Well, I have to be honest. I mean, you know, congratulations to him and hats off to him. You know, he did incredibly well. But I think he started off really, really good. And then he had a bit of a wobble, I think, throughout the middle of it.
And I thought Silent Night as a Christmas song was a terrible choice by Nicole.
Yeah, and I kind of thought Sarah Alto was the most consistent. Therefore, in my opinion, I think the most consistent and the person who kind of holds it together most should be the winner. But, you know, I don't want to take that away from him. And he's got a brilliant voice. You know, he's incredible.
And she's got a great career in front of her as well. Joe, it's an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Break a leg, darling, on stage this afternoon. Joe McElderry there. He's Aladdin. He's in Wolverhampton at the Grand Theatre. He's there all the way until January 22nd. Tomorrow, another trip to Pentoland when we talk to Britain's Got Talent winner, Jai McDowell. We are positively spoiling you this Christmas on Talk Radio. More after this.